Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City and our City Folk. If you're wondering why we're all a little bit quiet, it is because it is 1:10 in the morning. So, yeah, there's people asleep. I need to be slight amount considerate, but that's fine. Because it means me, you, and anybody else tune in. We can have a nice little vibe episode, and oh lord, I'm sure we're going to have a good one. And first things first, how are you doing, Felicity? Woohoo, Daniel! Wow, you live in a big house all by yourself. Do you even use all the rooms? I'd be scared of a house that big. I put stuff down and never find it again. Me. How about your basement is all empty too? You should at least use it as a rec room or something. Joke's on you, I actually did the basement up earlier this year, so hardy ha. And now we do have a letter with a present attached from Mom. So what is all this about? Wrap up and stay warm, it's cold season after all. Make sure you've got a little medicine and a lot of soup. Mom knows best. Mom. I'm sure she does, but it depends. What is she giving us? Some sort of outfit or like... No, medicine. Well, hey, if we run into someone who's ill this episode, I'm sure that'll come in a decent bit of handy now. Ooh. Oh, okay. We're getting exceedingly lucky with these mushrooms, I'm telling you. That's like, well, back-to-back episodes now we've got the mushroom furniture. Don't mind if I do. Although, don't think I'm going to go letting these flowers go wielding so easy. It's like, nah. Look, we may have the perfect town, but I still want to keep my town on like good bit of upkeep, you know? I still really should set out to go make some gold roses at some point. I say it's on the agenda, but it really isn't. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Anyway, yes, we're just going to speak to any of the villagers that are out and kind of just have a nice, chill episode. But of course, as usual, I hope you're all doing well. I know I am. Yeah, I kind of just forgot to record for most of today, as weird as that is. I played the new Honkai Star Rail update storyline. Had a good time, but it just ate a little longer than I was expecting. I was on for 2 hours or so, and then it's like, oh, I gotta like go. So that leads us to now. And now fishing tourney and weather forecast. Ooh, it's gonna get snowy soon. That is trippy. But how are you doing, Anchor? Oh, it's you, kiddo. I haven't seen you in a while. So had a good time being away. As for me, well, you know, it's looking fabulous. Good to hear. Very good to hear. Now, you know, I may as well give you guys an inside scoop. You know, you always do. You guys always get the exclusives, or at the very least the interesting stuff, so long as it doesn't pertain to another series. What if I told you that there is a chance New Horizons has just come to an end? Yeah, I know one of you just sat up right. We're doing it in one of these videos. Because, you know, delivering information through an update video, God, would I ever. We do that once a year now. Sometimes twice. If you tuned into the last episode of New Horizons, you'll have heard around the midpoint about the predicament with my Switch. In case you don't know, there was a big update to the Switch recently. And to cut a long story short, they changed something around so that if you've used a tool to demod your Switch, you know, wipe it clean so it can never be detected to have been modded ever, like the Switch I have, then it bricked. So you know, problemo. Now, of course, my Switch had this done before we started the New Horizons series, so it was all done on an unmodded Switch, but it still had this bug, and it got triggered. And the only way to really fix it was to remod my Switch, run the patch for it, and then unmod my Switch again. But there's no real way to back up your saves except onto the Switch cloud, which is fine, I've got Switch Online. But what kind of slipped my mind, kind of didn't, is that New Horizons doesn't do that. So I know some of you are here thinking, you haven't just lost the island, have you? You didn't format your Switch without thinking about it, and no. It's, well, so technically, as I'm sure you know, New Horizons does have island backups. You know, like, arguably, this game has a better backup system than, New Horizons, which is horrifying. I can back this save up right now, I can stick it on an SD card and carry it between consoles, and that is literally not a joke, I can do that. New Horizons is locked to the system and saved in the cloud, which is, you know, if I have to choose an SD card that I own versus a bunch of servers a multi-million-dollar company own, I'm gonna trust the SD card, even if it does fall down the side of the couch. So, you know, a little bit of a whoa. You know, we'll ride the bus while we're relaying this. Now, I do plan to do a New Horizons video going a bit more in depth, but when I went to restore it, it said there was no data there, which is fine. Apparently, it doesn't do that unless you contact Nintendo support first, so, you know, we're good, right? So, Nintendo UK, the guys that I'd have to hit up, their online chat support was down, and their phone number wasn't available on the website. So I emailed them, and they said, and, so, you know, I'm kind of getting panicked now, because there will be backup somewhere, and, like, if I started, an episode at any point, actually, where you guys could have seen, you know, the title screen, in the corner it says, backup last saved on this date. They got it, and my Switch Online subscription is available, like, still ongoing as well until January, so, you know, I mean, partly that online subscription is why I've reset my Switch so I can play Splatoon and get my worthwhileness out of it for the last sixth of what I bought. But, you know, like, it's on the Nintendo servers, it has to be, there's no way they've just randomly chose to delete it. But, yeah, I'm gonna try a Hail Mary, ring them up tomorrow, and if that doesn't work, then, well, I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I don't know what I'll do if it doesn't work. Thankfully this series, you know, damn, it's still not open, really. But thankfully this series, I'll never really have to worry about that, unless my Wii U dies. I am also thinking of possibly making, to be fair, I could just back up the data to the SD card now. You know, do we want to make that the ending of this episode? We make it, like, nice and unique. It's like, yeah, we ended this episode by just backing the save up. Because it's like, if an SD card, which is basically just some magnets, fails, I'd be surprised. Well, were you failing? You know, second thought, yeah, I should clear out those vents a little bit more from all that dust. So yeah, that is the sitch. Also, 100% guess rate this episode on villages in the town centre, because there's none. I've redeemed myself. Actually, I gotta do the tradition. If you don't know the tradition, whenever you come here, or whenever we come here in one of these episodes to see if Resetty's open, I always just walk in here, and then I talk about how it's kind of cool to let you come inside even though they're shut, and you can't go in the back room, and Lyle isn't here. And I just find the vibe very nice and welcoming. And can I just, I'm gonna add something onto that. Do they just do this in Japan? Do they just leave the buildings open and it's like, yeah, you can come in, but you can't go too far in. There's no clerks. And leave the lights on. Like, people in Japan just loaded. Like, it deeply confuses me as to why this is the case. Because it's either that is like a Japanese work practice that I'm just observant to, because the museum's the same, right? Like, an actual store I can understand, but like an insurance office, a theatre, and an auction house. Granted, auction house is 24/7. It's like, is that just a thing they do in Japan? Like, I don't know, because it's either that, or, on the contrary, the way that these buildings were designed, the designers were like, we can't really think of a nice looking way that would make sense to shut these buildings with the entrance they've designed instead of redesigning them. They're just like, oh, let them walk in, and then on the inside, put some velvet ropes down. Because, you know, putting them outside, where they block our entrance, unrealistic. Leaving the front door open and putting some ropes down inside, now that is realistic. I don't know. I don't know how many of you are from, you know, Japan, or a country where it might be like practice, but it does intrigue me that yeah. Strange. Very strange. Wouldn't mind seeing it return in future games, though. Like that, and being able to open the Nook shop later at night by, like, banging on the door, with a shovel. I think your stuff sells for less and he sells you stuff for a higher price, but convenient. Though I believe you can only do it one time a night, so you really have to make it count. And it was only in the Japanese release, but still. It was summit. Now, since we're at the fountain, we may as well try our luck tonight. Oh, be nice. Be nice. I'm doing a late recording today. Can you be benevolent? I hope so. Hey, let me ask you something. How do I look today? Don't you think I look completely different? Big change. Every time I say big change, Right, next time I'm going to be mean if I remember, because Oh! Oh, she's giving me my axe back. Okay, well, thanks, I guess. You know, I couldn't really buy another one this time anyway, but... Huh. She is nice when I pick that for some reason. Also, has it ever occurred to any of you that we've never changed our flag? And actually, have we changed our town tune? We're nearing 200 episodes, and I do not know if we have changed our town tune. Look, let's have a listen to it, and we'll see. Does it sound like something I've made, or does it sound like something the game comes with? Because I think the default one. Because I don't really hear the bell go that much. In fact, but isn't the default one do 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 do? That's the default one. So, hiya Phyllis, town tune. Also, my account. What the? Oh, donation. Well, I wouldn't say no. Huh. They changed that from town fund to my account. We're gonna miss buff something, but first, town tune. We've not seen this in ages, but let's see how this sounds. I think I know how it sounds actually. See, fair enough. Now, okay, I'm interested now, so bear with me. So welcome Bank of Nintendo, I'm going to go make a deposit, and I'm going to make it exactly 409 bells. So we have exactly 1,000 bells in there right now, if you're with me. Now Phyllis, I'm going to give you 1 bell for my account. And I want to see what happens. She's going to scoff at that so hard. I hope they expect you to donate more than just a bell, and it's just a bag off model, but... Now, does this go up by a bell? Because if it does, that'd be cool. No, it just vanishes into the ether. Well, I suppose if you ever wanted to simulate being poor, it's good for that. Although, as hit TikTok stars have evidently shown, you could also just go work at Walmart for TikTok views to simulate being poor. Today is not the day I rant on TikTok for 23 minutes. You only have 11. Well, 11 left. Oh god, I do feel lucky that I haven't got addicted to TikTok yet. My attention span may be fucked by watching YouTube on times 2 speed for god knows how many years. But at least I've not grown to expect minute videos or less with attention deficit level editing. There's always a silver lining if you look hard enough. Now, ooh, speaking of silver lining, or things that you can always find, another flower that needs watering. Get over here. Don't know if that's aligned right, so I'm just gonna do a bit of that. And whose house is this? I guess we're gonna find out in like 2 seconds, but yeah. Who lives here? I should probably remember, but... Do you trust my memory? I don't. Oh, it's Simon. Hey, how long have you been asleep? Because with bedheads ferocious of yours, we've said this a million times, but I've always got bedhead Simon. You silly monkey. I was gonna say goose, but that wouldn't be accurate. Actually, no, you silly individual. He stops walking and like maintains eye contact with me when I say that. It's like, I'm sorry. Neither of those felt right to say. Anyway, ooh. It's into freezer for a second. But hello, roses. Please do not wilt. You look out there. And hello again, Felicity. You know what? I'm gonna double dip. How you doing? Hey, me. I can't sleep. I think I have... What's it called? Insanity. What the fuck? Walking time, time to get elephant and stuff. Me. I just ate like 50 pounds of pecan pie, so I'm feeling kind of bloated. I think I have, what's it called? Insanity. No, I think it's called insomnia, but that's really funny. I'd laugh louder if it wasn't 124. It's like, how on time is my in-game clock? It's a bit off. They're like 5 minutes. To be fair, I think I set it like 5 minutes ahead ages ago, when I had to adjust for daylight savings, with the idea that, wait, have I put the clock back or forward an hour? I have, okay, good. But I think I did, I changed the time like to be 5 minutes ahead, because I expected it to get desynced while I'm loading in and whatnot. I expect the clock and the minute to start from when I load it, not from when I start the menu. So I load in with the expectation it's going to desync, and it just never has. Either it was 5 minutes and it's never done it, or it's 10 minutes and I've just retconned myself into thinking it's 5. It's one of the two. Is the point there now? You know what? Let's go visit Punchy. I did get a comment the other day from someone letting me know that Punchy was their favourite villager, that they liked Punchy. So water these flowers. You know, can't let nature go to waste and all that. But let's go. Yeesh. Okay, they're putting all the flowers in my way. They want to stall me. They're like, no, leave them later in the recording. You can farm more watch time that way. It's my evil cousin. Oh, son of a. Been a while since we got pitfalled. Probably because it's been next to that house of all places. But another mushroom? Do not mind if I do. My pockets must be getting progressively more full though. We got a base of 3 more. But, oh, he's awake. Wonderful. Delectable. Let's go see what he's got on offer. Well, not got on offer. He's not a shopkeeper, but you know. Let's see what he's up to. And did his light just go off? Huh. I feel like oh. Well, his lights are off. How you doing, my G? Whoa, Chill D, hasn't it been like 3 weeks since I am at you last, Murphed? Gosh, time really flies when you're sitting around playing video games. So what have you been up to, Murphed? Traveling, chilling at home. I have been so busy, to be fair. Really? Were you training for that pancake eating contest too? I did eat a pancake before, he knows. Well, now that's over, we should get together for the train for the Doing Fun Stuff contest. Oh, I can see why he's your favourite commenter person that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. I can see why he's your favourite. I would love to enter the pancake eating contest, followed by the Doing Fun Stuff contest. Oh, what was that meme? You know, with the guy in the woods, it's like I am energetically aligned with him, or whatever that guy was saying. Oh, so that thing, I know it's like multiple months old, but randomly he'll show up on my Twitter timeline, and it's like, I forgot you existed. so seeing you again is very funny. But hey, it is how it is. Now, let us we'll head inside actually. I do see Yuka up there, but I think in terms of being pressed for time, this is yeah, we ain't got time to go talk to Yuka. You guys are out to see, like, oh, this is weird, right? Because I've never done this before. Oh no, this feels like I've broken the space-time continuum. I'm going up the stairs, and I'm going to bed in this game, and I'm going to save in the bed, and then the recording doesn't end there. Oh, that's scary. No, I meant to be saying stuff on this screen. Oh, that's like, I'm going against my instincts to say peace out when I press save and quit, but no, the recording keeps going, because as I mentioned earlier, for some reason, we're going to end this recording by backing out of Animal Crossing and backing up our save, out of paranoia that, you know, maybe we might have a New Horizons situation one day, but God, this is, so much me feels like this is going against the natural order of things, is though, like, we don't normally see this title screen, even less, we don't see this, or go to the Wii menu, or back there, it's like, oh no, this feels so weird. It feels like you've broke the boundaries, you know. Already this episode feels kind of off because it's a late night one. But now we're going beyond things like, you guys have not seen this screen on this channel in a hot effing minute. And it's like, actually, you want to do something funny? First of all, I'm going to play you the jingle for the Animal Crossing disc. So just put that in your head real quick. Now this is the only thing you can download on the Wii currently. It fixes a save bug in Skyward Sword: The Legend of Zelda. And I want you to listen to this channel's jingle. It's effing weird, innit? I thought, because I booted it up, right, you know, I kind of blocked this out. Well, not really, but you know what I mean, it's like, I booted up so many times it goes away. And then this is just like, where are you from? And then you know, go to record, I eject my Skyward Sword disc at the time after I've ran the update. I open this and it's like, oh. I'm also got the homebrew channel. Yeesh. You're talking episode 2 of this series. You have not seen this screen. You've not seen me click on this channel for like 179 episodes. Which I don't even want to get into runtime. That's just spooky, innit? Anyway, let's get down to business. What? That's not right. How do we back stuff up? What is the machination here? Because I know we can just stick our save data on the SD card, can't we now? Oh god, this is really exposing my taste in Wii games, isn't it? I don't even own some of these. When in the ever-loving fuck did I have Just Dance 2016 stuck in here? And what I would give to have a copy of that game, that was a good one. But, oh my god, these are... We're working with some bad Mojo Jojo here. It's like, oh my god, I feel old. Because I literally do not have some of these game copies anymore. I do not know where my SimCity Creator disc is, especially, but, oh, I think Guitar Hero 3 with a little bat. Don't have that either. Can't bring myself to delete them, though. Still, what we're really here for is, the Animal Crossing save data, which is here. There he is, he's spinning. For a second I was very confused, but we... Oh, you're effing kidding me. I can't copy my Animal Crossing save data? This data cannot be moved. Okay, what about the Bob? Oh, I can copy my Bob 2 save data. Why can't I copy that? That's spooky. What about my SD card? My SD card's got plenty of space to copy stuff on over. I actually can't back up this save, after all. So, does that mean that, and this harrows me to say, Wild World is the best Animal Crossing game to preserve your save on? Because that's just saved to the cartridge, and I've put many of those things through the washing machine. Those guys are persistent, and also by proxy the dryer. What a weird way. First of all, no idea how that's on there. Good game, no idea how it's there. The rest of these are all mine. These are my stomping grounds, you know, like, hint for a future series maybe. But I had no idea that you couldn't actually copy that across. I could have sworn in the old days I copied it across. It's like, oh yeah, Skyward Sword, how does that only take up one block? But nah, we can copy that across. We can copy the effing Wii party data, but we can't copy across Animal Crossing? I genuinely wonder why that is. But, I suppose there's no point kicking up a fuss about it at the end of the day. If it says we can't copy it, we can't copy it. Hang on a fucking second. This time I can keep my console modded and not be afraid of being banned. So, you know, well, we have that. Also, wow, my system time is 2 hours off. I should probably fix that. But I think I'm gonna leave you guys here with, the Wii channel. I have never done an outro in this series on the Wii channel. This feels weird. God, I'm completely out of my rhythm here. I apologise, but I'm sure some of you are loving this, like, break of sequence almost. Right, well, if you have enjoyed, of course, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does all happen a bunch. Lets me know that you do want to see more of this, and all of that good stuff. And until next time, with all that said, and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.